giant, terrible torture tool. It turns out there is no need to use an electric saw. A regular saw can also be used to saw people. It is known that this is a form of torture from the late Middle Ages. France used this method to execute witches and Protestants. This form is called giant. The ancient Romans liked to cut people's throats, while the French liked to start from the crotch and cut the person in half. This form of execution requires hanging the victim upside down on a beam, with the legs parted in a V shape. Then, two executioners cooperate to saw the man apart. In a state of hanging upside down, the blood rushes to the head to provide more oxygen, so the time for the victim to regain consciousness is much longer than when cutting horizontally. Even if the saw reaches the chest, the victim can still be alive. Fresh blood and viscera flowing into the head can cause fear and screams from the victim, making it a more cruel form of torture. However, can this method really saw a person in half? Researchers found a medieval wooden saw and tested it on a dummy. The results showed that it was impossible to achieve the desired effect. The saw teeth were too large and the distance was too wide, making the actual operation more like tearing than cutting. In addition, the victim would continue to shake, making it difficult to concentrate on the operation. Even with a free hand to assist, sawing a person in half was still very difficult. To improve this, the Chinese giant method fixed the victim between two boards and sawed down through the groove. As long as the saw was suitable, it could cut off a person's head in just 2 minutes. This method represents unimaginable cruelty, highlighting the dark stages in human history.